I am honestly elated. I mean, I knew I had the potential, but it still came as a little surprise to me. But I'm really grateful, you know. Yeah.
Okay, what was your first reaction when you learned of the news?
Well, I remember I was in my bedroom and I decided that let me go check. And I was like a little nervous because I thought, what if I didn't do as well as I thought? And then I went on the portal and I opened it up and I start going down the subjects and I was like, wait, one. And then I really realized, wait, I got all ones, and that was a very exciting moment for me.
Wow, all 14.
All 14 ones.
How was it doing all these subjects, and what stream were you in?
I was in the science stream at the St.Vincent Grammar School. Um, Honestly, it was a little difficult. Um, I had to really manage my time because there were so many assignments and homework. But through it all, God has been really good to me. There were times when I felt like, you know, why even bother? I felt really frustrated at times, but I would often go pick up my Bible and read through the Word, and I would always find some scripture there that would comfort me during those times.
Wow. What's next for you after school here? I know that you've got your subject.
Yeah, I am hoping to go to college. Um, I plan to do computer science, math, physics, and possibly management of business. Yeah, I've always been very into computers since I was small. I remember my mother telling me that when I was younger, she had this laptop, and I would be so fascinated by it. I would try to carefully press the keys, whereas my sister would, try to yank out the keys when she was smaller. So yeah, and since then I've always been fascinated about how they work. And then a few years ago, I got introduced to programming, and I really like it.
So is this your intended career or anything more specific?
Yeah, I plan to become a software engineer or software developer.
What about your parents? I know they must be super proud of you.
Yes, they were super proud of me. Um, yeah, they screamed and they laughed, and yeah, it was a really good. Yeah, they were very proud of me.
What would be your advice to other students who think they may not have gotten 114 like you?
Well, my advice would be that this isn't the end of the story. You know, maybe you didn't do as well for a particular reason. Maybe there is something in your life that you have to, really recheck I, and see if you're on the right path. And what I always say is trust God. If there's something that God has for you, you'll get it. I would just want to take the time to thank all the people who have been with me so far. I would love to thank my wonderful parents. They have been a tremendous emotional support to me. It's Kaje Jack and Clayton Jack. My other relatives, my sister Kaje Jack, my cousin Shante, my aunt Henrietta Emmanuel, my wonderful grandmother, and my little brother Kamaji, um, my grandparents. I would like to thank those my teachers. My teachers put in a lot of work with me. Um, Here at the St.Vincent Grammar School, they're very dedicated workers. I would also like to thank those teachers who would have helped in my foundation, who have brought me up at the Connery Government School and at the Georgetown Government School. They were very crucial to my success now. I'd also like to thank my church family and all those who would have supported me along the way. To all of them, I just say a heartfelt thank you.
I heard you mentioned Connery. Are you originally from there?
Yes.
Okay. How did you manage? I know it's in the red zone and having to study. How did that
Well,
impact you?
yeah, we had to leave. We went by my grandmother, Janice Porter, and um, honestly, kind of messed up my study schedule a bit because I had this really nice study schedule going, And then all of that just kind of messed it up. But you know, eventually I got back on track.
How are you all feeling as parents right now?
Elated, overjoyed, but it wasn't anything shocking. We expected him to perform extremely well.
I know he said you all were all excited shouting. I think we were the ones that shouted.
This morning I cried. When it really sank in, I cried this morning. You try to do your best for your children, and when you actually see them staying on the right path and absorbing everything good that you would have tried to inculcate in them, it's just wonderful. It's awesome. And above everything, his faith in God is awesome. He is really a wonderful young man. He loves the Lord. He works hard for the Lord. He works in the ministry. And, we just want to give God praise and thanks for him. God is indeed a faithful God.
I know you mentioned that maybe Daddy, how are you feeling right now?
Well, I am too excited. I'm really happy for him. I knew all along that he's going to do well, because from the first day he born, I knew there was something special about him. And I watched him grow, and as he grew, I understand that he's special, and then every day I try my best to ensure that he does the right thing.
Okay, and I know you mentioned the telephone connery originally.
Yes.
How did that affect you all as parents? What role did you all play in ensuring that he stayed on track?
Well, the church plays a very important part in this because we are Seventh Adventist Christian, and we, from the church level, from since small, we get him into the programs, and that helped to guide him and give him some discipline. And in doing so, studying and so on became easier for him. He's a child who is calm, cool, collected. He's not the type who is like, outgoing. So he would use his time wisely to study.
Okay, and moving forward, what plans do you have for him?
Well, it's really up to him because we have our ideas, but he is interested in the computer technology field. It's up to him really. As long as he's on the right path, we just pray that God will fulfill his purpose in him. That is what we ask for, that God will continue to guide him. And as long as he is serving his God and living up to his potential, we are happy for him. And we don't have any fears about his future.
Okay, great. Any final thoughts do you want to share with probably other parents and children who didn't excel like him?
Well, I just want to say, because I have a daughter now who just enters Form 5, and I know she may have some pressure on her, but I said to her, dear, I said, you do your best, and let God do the rest. And I just want to, my advice to the children, just give off your best, and let God do the rest.